So the scripture says that the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Let's break that down a little bit. So we know that the Word is talking about Jesus Christ. So it says that he became flesh. What does that mean? Well, the word flesh here doesn't just mean physical body. It actually means the entire human nature, including our physical body. So when the scripture says that Jesus became flesh, it means that he took on the entire human nature. And if he did that, that means that he went through all the growing pains that we go through. When we are born into this world, we come in as helpless babies, right? We don't know anything. We have to learn everything. We start crying and screaming because we're in pain. Why? Because we're in a new environment. Everything is new to us. Everything is strange. The things that we're used to in our mother's womb, like the pressure and the darkness and the sound of her heartbeat, all of a sudden, that's all gone. And now we're in this new world where we have to learn everything. So when we look at Jesus, he didn't just come in as an adult. He came in as a baby, experienced all the growing pains that we experience from the time that we were born until we die. So he was tempted by the devil in the wilderness. We read about that in the Bible. He hungered and he thirsted. He got tired and he needed rest. He felt all the emotions that we feel, all the normal human emotions, joy and peace and love, but also sadness and fear and anger. He experienced all of those things, but why did he do that? He did that so that he could relate to us, so that he could identify with us. For in him, we have an advocate with the Father. If we were to compare ourselves to someone who's an alien from another planet, someone who's never gone through any of the things that we go through, someone who's never experienced life here on earth as we experience it, then we would not be able to relate to that person, right? We couldn't identify with them. But the scripture says that Jesus is the perfect example of a human being. He lived the perfect human life. And because he did that, we can relate to him, can identify with him. And because he experienced all the things that we experience, he can sympathize with us. He can empathize with us. He can feel our pain. And he is the only one who can do that. So let us take a moment to thank God for sending his son in the form of a baby, experiencing all the growing pains that we experience, so that we can have the perfect example of what it means to be a human being and to live the life that God intended for us to live. Also, if you know someone who needs to hear this message, please share this video with them. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.